If you want a successful six-figure practice, I promise you, you are going to need to hire someone. That's the topic of today's video, why you need to hire someone to grow an abundant six-figure practice. And before I get there, I just want to say thank you for stopping by to watch the video. I'm Jonathan from the Online Therapist Academy. Don't forget to hit subscribe to my channel, the Online Therapist Academy YouTube channel. I love your comments. I love your feedback. It just gives me more motivation to get out there and make more content for you. So thank you so much for stopping by to watch the video. Now back to why you need to hire someone for your business. Well, the fact of the matter is no matter what business it is in the world, whether it's Coca-Cola, Pepsi, McDonald's, whether it's Amazon, every single business grew because there were people involved. Jeff Bezos, he started Amazon from, I believe, his apartment or his basement or somewhere. He grew that into becoming the richest man on the planet. Today, he is worth more money than every other person on the planet. His business is massive, and it's because he invested not only in himself, but in people. And that is just like every other organization. And you, when it comes to your online practice, should be no different. Now, the reason why you want to invest in people, in hiring someone to support you, is because chances are, if you're a clinician like myself, you do not have a skill in every single area that you need to have a skill in, such as the tech side, such as the lighting side, such as the content creation side, or building a good sales funnel, or understanding SSL certificates. Or perhaps you need someone on the scheduling side. You want someone to help you be a ghostwriter and start writing copy email for your drip campaigns. Whatever it is, chances are you're a fantastic clinician and you're probably good in one or two of those areas that I just discussed. But do we have it all? Do we have the skill set, the range of skills to tackle every single thing it takes to build an abundant online practice? And chances are you don't. And if you don't, and you don't go and fill that missing piece in your organization, you are handicapping yourself. The other reason why you want to hire someone is because there's nothing like fear that motivates us. Fear is the reason why we don't all speak German today. Fear is the reason why we why we engage in, why we're very active in climate change these days. People are out there, they're motivated by fear. Fear is what drives action. And with just hope that one day you will be able to put together the best online organization, hope that you will one day learn all the skills that you need to grow your organization, I promise you that's just not going to be enough. You need more than that. You need help. And that is what your virtual assistant, or whether it's your copywriter or it's your tech person, whoever it is, whatever it is, you need to hire someone. And I recommend when you go out and hire someone to help grow your business, that you don't just do that by hiring a company. Don't just contract with a tech company. I would rather see you hire someone who is at your hourly beck and call, so that you are the boss and that you can replace that person should they not live up to your expectations. Particularly when it comes to the tech side of building an online practice, of creating content, of editing content, post-production, putting podcasts together, whatever it is that's going to help you grow your followers and your distribution and your engagement. Whatever it is, you do not want to be beholden to one particular company. You don't want all your eggs in one basket. Rather, there are so many Facebook groups out there. There's things like Upwork. There's things like Fiverr. There's things like TopTal. There's so many different online platforms that we can go and find talent to supplement our organization. And that is what you need in order to grow your business. Now, myself, I have teams of people all over the world. I have virtual assistants in Canada. Well, more than an assistant. I've got Eric, who's my social media marketing genius. He's putting together so much work for the Online Therapist Academy program and for our clients. But then I also have my wife, for example, Meredith. She is crushing it with the webinars, the video sales letters, and the web copy, and doing all my copy editing, but also doing that as well for our Online Therapist Academy therapists. But then there's also the tech team I've got helping build out the sales funnel. I've got people that are cutting, slicing, and dicing video for me and putting together podcasts. So I've spread myself very thin in terms of what I choose to take on myself, because I think what's more important is for me to create content. And I have a sneaking suspicion that creating content is what's going to be best for your business, because that is ultimately what people are going to buy. They're not going to be buying your tech services or your lighting services or your podcasting services. They're going to be buying you because of all the knowledge, the theory of change, the language of change that you put together along with your service and your product, whether that's your course, your retreat, your coaching program, whatever it is. That's what people are going to purchase. They're going to purchase you, and they're going to purchase your product or your service. And so that is why as clinicians and as the, I guess probably the head honcho, the top dog, whatever you want to call it, the king of the hill in your organization. You want to be the person behind the content. You want to be the face of the organization. So that is what our clients are buying. So you don't really want to dilute that too much. You want to continue on the content creation side. You want to continue on the reaching out and the engagement of your followers and DMing and responding to their posts and posting to Instagram. You want to continue doing all that. You don't necessarily want to know how to run ActiveCampaign or MailChimp, or how to point name servers from GoDaddy to your web host or Cloudflare, all this other stuff. There's a lot of stuff that you don't necessarily know. And I'm going to give you a bit of hope, because not all of us know where to turn to on how to find people like that can solve some of those problems for us. Or, should we hire someone, or what is the right type of person to hire? So I'm going to just give you my first call to action, which is, if you have any questions about wanting to grow your organization, wanting to add a virtual assistant or add someone for the tech side or anything, hit me up with a comment, head on over to the Online Therapist Academy Facebook group, join the group, send me an email, send me a DM, book a breakthrough call with me. It doesn't matter. I'm happy to share with you every single thing I've learned about growing a virtual team, growing an online business, growing an online high ticket coaching business for both my clients, my regular clients from jonathanvanvegan.com, which is my B2C, or my B2B, which is the Online Therapist Academy and the Online Therapist Academy program. I have done it all. I've learned so much. There's so much more to learn. I'm not the expert in everything, but I've taken a bunch of lumps. I've paid my dues. I've learned a ton, and I'm happy to help you. But my biggest tip of advice is for you guys to know that it's 100% possible for you to grow your organization. When you do, you're going to see the paycheck that you've got to pay that person, or you're going to see their invoice coming through your email. That is going to be the fear that prompts action. And that is why fear, I said that, we would all be in a difficult place with climate change, with some major existential threats, if we weren't motivated by fear. Fear is what prompts action. So if you see an invoice from one of your employees or your virtual assistants, and you know that you've got to make a payment coming down the line, you will start taking action. That invoice is going to prompt you to make some videos. That invoice is going to prompt you to reach out directly to clients or potential clients. It's going to prompt you to put together your coaching practice or your program or whatever it is that you want to do. But it's going to light a fire under your feet and say, you know what, I got to get out there and I got to sell. I got to get out there and promote myself, get clients. That is why fear is good. I think we don't want comfort. We don't want to just lay on our couch and sit back and consume content and wait for clients to come to us. In the online world and in the online space, we've got to go out and get clients. We've got to go out and engage people and bring people into our ecosystem. And the way we do that is through motivation, dedication, and it comes down to hard work. And if you're not putting in the hard work, you are not going to be growing your practice. But the best way to put that hard work in is to be motivated by things like having to pay people's invoices. So that is another benefit, a side benefit. I know it sounds very strange to think, oh yeah, I want to hire someone so I have another bill I've got to pay. But trust me, when you see that bill, it's going to motivate you. It's going to make you think, I've got to get out there and take action. And that's what building an online organization is all about. It's about taking action. The last thing, and I briefly touched about it, if anyone has any questions about how to go about hiring people, trust me, and I explained it. I've done it. I've hired and fired people. I now at the point, I know enough about tech that if I needed to fire someone tomorrow, I would fire them tomorrow. I wouldn't even blink an eye if they couldn't support me, my organization, and my clients. And you can be in the same situation, but it's always good to have an understanding of the tech. So you don't need to be a pro at it. You don't need to be an expert at it, but you got to know where to find replacements. You got to know where to find and ask good questions to find the good virtual assistants. I have a couple great people that I have in India right now that I pay well. I pay over $20 an hour to those people. A lot of people would be asking, why are you paying someone in India $20? I believe in spreading the wealth. I don't care what country someone's from. They can apply to all of my job postings, whether those postings are on Upwork. Actually, and I forgot one. I think we've got another guy in Slovenia working for us, a graphic designer. So there's like the sixth or seventh person. But when you have a good understanding of the top level stuff like tech questions or how to build a sales funnel or your drip email sequence or, how to point name servers, all those types of things, if you know what you're talking about and you have an idea of what needs to get done, then you can bring in people to your organization that are going to help you achieve your dream, because all of those people that you hire should have one goal in mind, and that is to help you build your dream. Just like I have that exact goal in my mind when I work with every single one of my therapist clients in the Online Therapist Academy. My only dream is to help them with their success. What I get out of it is a far distant second. And that is what you get, because when you have your name on the line, and when you go out there and you give your clients whatever it is, whether that's your psychotherapy, whether that's your retreat or your high ticket coaching program or your course, it's your name that you're putting out there. And so you will always, always, always be doing and pointing your nose towards the success of your client. And that is why everyone that works for you has to do the exact same thing for you. And if anyone has any questions about that and my past challenges with that, just hit me up with a DM. I have fired my own brother. Yes, believe it or not, 10 years ago, 12 years ago now, when I was a contractor before I got into the psychotherapy business, I was a renovator and I was renovating houses, and my brother was not helping me, and I had to make a choice. It was my client and my name, or my brother, and I had to choose the client, because without my client, I didn't have a job. Now, my brother and I have since worked it out. We were fantastic friends. Everything is fine. It's all water under the bridge. It was not a big deal, but it just goes to show you that every single person that you work for needs to have your dream that is their only goal. If their only goal is to make money for themselves and not help you build your dream, that's the wrong person to get into bed with, and you want to jump out of bed as quickly as possible. But when you know a little bit of what you're talking about, and you know where you want to go and how you want to service your clients, you can start interviewing people to help you do just that, to achieve your dream, achieve your goal, so that you can be the best online clinician, therapist, coach to your clients. And that's what it's all about. Because when you are a fantastic clinician, you deliver a white glove service, not only will you be rewarded with more clients, you will charge more. And that is what it's all about. You will be an abundant six-figure, top of the bell curve therapist, coach, which is the whole purpose of this, because we deserve abundance as a profession. We deserve it individually. Everyone in the Online Therapist Academy group, I tell them all time and again, this is about us having abundance. It's not a swear word for us to make a little bit of money so that we can put food on our tables and a roof over our kids' heads, pay our student loans back, and put our kids through college. So that's what this is about. But I promise you, when you hire the right people, you can grow your organization, you can better serve your clients, and when you do that, abundance will just pour in. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. If you haven't yet, head on over to the Online Therapist Academy Facebook group, join the group. We would love to have you. I love interacting with you. And if you guys have any questions whatsoever, drop them in the comments below, send me a DM, send me a direct message, go to the Facebook group, send me a message through there. I'm more than happy to help walk you through the process of hiring and firing people that work for you, because if they're not helping you achieve your dream, you do not want them in your organization. But when they're good and they help you, you pay them well, and that invoice is going to prompt you through fear to take action, to get clients, and you'll be more motivated than anything to build your dream and build the business of your dream. That's what the Online Therapist Academy is all about. That's what I'm all about. That's what I know you can be all about as well. So thanks so much, guys, for stopping by to watch this video. Till next time, I will see you later this week when I drop another video here on this very channel. Thanks so much. Take care.